Hi Gemini, how is it going? This is Emmy from Making Waves, and this will be your love reading. This reading is timeless. Decided to do a park edition for this one since it's such a beautiful weather here in Montreal. I believe that if this is popping on your feed, then there's definitely a message for you. So let's see what we have for you in love for my beautiful Gemini. Awesome. We have the Queen of Pentacles. There's this feeling of feeling unsafe or unstable or being scared. For some of you, you could be a little bit hesitant in regards of someone. Or this is someone who you are dealing with. We have the King of Cups. Someone who's extremely emotionally intelligent. The Eight of Swords and the World. There is someone somewhere who's ending up a relationship with this Queen of Pentacles, and the reason is you think that you cannot trust them, so you are walking away from this person because there's a sense of feeling trapped. There's a sense of having your hands tied, and the chapter or the book is over. I have the impression that despite your effort, despite your tentative to communicate with this person, nothing you could do could satisfy them and make them safe. This is something that they have to negotiate within. This is something that they need to focus on as of right now, and this is not something that they can rely on to have. This person needs to create that stability and that safety within first before being engaged into. And I have the impression that this was either a karmic cycle, because we have the card of karma, or a karmic relationship, and you guys needed each other to accomplish this chapter. So you needed to learn that you couldn't save them, and they needed to learn that stability and security needs to come from within. I have the impression that this relationship created a lot of anxiety in you, a sense of feeling trapped, like I've said, a sense of having to repress your feeling. And you are in this new beginning, this new transition of your life, letting go of this person because you needed to save yourself first. And I have this impression that, it's funny, the Seven of Swords stayed on the table in the reversed. I think that you're capable to also tell the truth about yourself, that you wanted to save them, that despite how many energy you put in, it wouldn't work. And I think that you realizing that you were a mirror to the insecurities of this person. Tell me more. I think that you worked hard on this relationship. It was more, I just heard more than a season. So it was not only for your season, it was more than a season. So you really put the effort to make this work, but at the end of the day, it wasn't you to save. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the chance is on your side. Four of Pentacles. Page of Wands. And we have the Nine of Wands. That's an interesting combo. There's definitely, holy shit guys, there's definitely a soulmate connection that is coming to you. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups with the High Priestess. You could be meeting with a Pisces. I think that there is this sense of feeling a little bit guarded, but feeling also in your power of being wealthy, of being successful, of knowing what you want. and protecting what you have. There is this sense of like I don't know how to say this word in English now, and I don't know why I'm struggling. Possessivity. Come on, Emily. Sometimes French and English are so similar. It's just the phonetic that is changing, and like my brain somehow. Wow, there's a dragonfly. So this is a sign for you guys. Nice. Let's get it back. So yeah, sometimes it's the same word in French and in English, but the phonetic is different. So it's super difficult because I'm just like, where do I put the phonetic in that word? We don't have phonetic in French. So this is why sometimes you're going to hear Francophone talking and you're just like, it doesn't make sense how they say the word. It's just that for us, it doesn't apply. So that's why I have an accent. I'm still like working on it. But this is how it is, right? So yes, there is a possessiveness about you. I'm sorry, guys. I think that you might just be focusing more also on your wealth, on your project, on anything that you can create, and that can fluctuate as well. Try not to be so dependent on others, especially when you're meeting new people. I have this impression that there is not only this possessiveness, but also hanging on to people. Beautiful Gemini. So just be mindful of that, to not hang on so much to people. There's someone new coming in. It could be a fire sign. Someone that will be extremely energetic and courageous, extremely passionate. Nice drive in general, but they're not there to compromise on what they want, right? So you're gonna have to be very, very mindful of your boundaries because they will not compromise on theirs. So be mindful of that. This is someone who can be extremely stubborn. Could be a Leo. I dropped the Leo card. Someone who could be extremely, extremely stubborn, but I have the impression that you will connect to a deep level and you will know when you guys are gonna meet. We have 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Oh, okay, so they're possibly very, very, very sleeky. And we have the Knight of Wands. I was not expecting that, guys. It's funny because I have the impression with the 10 of Wands that there's this instant spark with this person and you cannot do anything about it. So for me, I'm seeing it more as like, I know this is like gonna be a heavy, heavy situation or heavy energy, but I need to go taste it. It's like having this chocolate cake and there's no way you're not having a bite. With the 7 of Swords, with the Knight of Wands, be mindful of your boundaries and how they react to it. Be mindful of their behavior in society, not just with you. How are they interacting with the waiter? How are they interacting with their friends? How are they interacting with their parents? How are they interacting with their colleagues? Because they could be deceitful. They could be liar, cheaters, stealers. They could be kind of flimsy as well, especially with the Knight of Wands. There's this arrogancy. No. Is it that even a word? They could be very arrogant and reckless with their behavior. So be mindful of that. I have the impression that you're extremely indecisive with this person. You're not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, having them in your life. I think that this person could really, really use manipulative techniques to get to you, This is someone who can also promise more than what they can afford or give. So just be mindful of that. Are they a good person or a bad person? Good person upright, bad person reversed. I have the 9 of Denier of Pentacles, and I have the King of Swords. I don't think that this person is there for the right reason. I think that they're possibly unstable and very, very, very egotistical. I think that they could look for shiny things more than anything else. And I think that you know where you want to be. This is your card, guys. This is the King of Swords. You know what you want, and you're not hesitant about cutting people out. So just be mindful of how they could use manipulation to trick you into coming into a relationship with you this month. Not all soulmates are there for the greater good. So some of them are just there to teach us a lesson, right? So that's all I have for you guys. I hope this helped. Join me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm posting daily readings. Thank you so much for the new subscribers, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.